Michael Brown, Teesside Branch, Northern District. I rise to propose this motion. When I first joined the Federation in 1991, we had in excess of 30,000 members. My Federation career began as a branch delegate to District Council, and after several years I was voted onto one of our committees as a district trustee. The significance of that moment struck me when I was congratulated enthusiastically by fellow delegates and I realised my Federation career was underway. I stress the word career because starting at the bottom, constantly nurtured and encouraged by older and more experienced members, I progressed to district president and then national council. At every stage along the journey, elections were always fiercely contested, with plenty of members contesting each position. We have been concerned in our district for some time that the flow of talent is reducing with the fall in membership. To have one representative from each district council per 500 members may have been adequate 15 years ago, but sadly is not realistic today. One representative from each district council per 300 members, now that the membership has fallen to circa 10,500, is much fairer. Please support the motion so that we maintain a healthy pool of talent from which to draw. Thank you.
Seconder.
John Abbott, Northern District National Council. I formally rise to second motion number 57 from the Northern District. It's quite clear from this afternoon's announcement that there has been no election for the NEC or the National Finance Committee, that this is a desperately needed motion. I urge you to please support it. This is the first time I've ever come to a conference in 28 years. We have never ever had an election for the NEC. It has always been a contested position. Please, please support this motion. It's very important that we can grow the amount of people on National Council so we can have a larger pool for progression through the system, up to National President, for those that wish to go that distance. Please support the motion. Please try and give it 100%. It would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, is there any speakers? Next speaker, please.
Mukesh Patel, London District, Richmond Kingston Branch. I rise here to oppose the motion. The reason being, I've done a calculation. We will have 11 extra National Council based on the December figure. So there will be extra cost involved, which is, well, they mentioned 7,000. It will be more than that, definitely. The other reason is we believe in quality rather than quantity. Present company excluded. I'm not saying we are not good enough, but to get good quality of national councillor is not there, I'm afraid. You've seen NEC result. How many came forward? How many put their names forward? Just 5, right? We didn't have any more. There was no contest. They were all elected. Now you want to increase the national councillors. What's the point? I mean, you might think we are from London. With this motion going through, we will have 2 extra national councillors. That would mean 6 maximum, right? We got problem getting 6 national councillors in our district. You cannot force someone to become a national councillor. They've got to come forward within themselves. You know, you can't say, oh, can you put your name down? There are branches here. I've got some branches which will, because they've got 6 extra, if they go over 500, right, they will have 2 extra, another 1 extra. I think it won't do any good. You might as well leave it as it is. carry on as we are, because year after year we'll change the goalpost. Come next year, somebody will say, oh, let's go back to 400. I think it's time we just stick to what we've got now. Thank you.
Okay, next speaker.
Glenn Taylor, Northern District, Durham Branch. We've got to encourage people to come to these meetings. And by doing 300, we can bring people in, they'll learn. Today, no election for national executive. People used to want to go on national executive. They were prepared to stand year after year after year. Ask Steve Burry. Is he still here? Ask him. He wanted to be on. Now we can't get people. We've got to bring people through. I've just been talking to some of our delegates about ways to get people to our northern district and get them involved. We've got to involve the people. The branches are going to evolve. We've already decided that. But the numbers have got to keep here. If we don't do something, next year there'll be 20 people less here. The year after, there'll be another 20 people less. And then these guys will come and they'll sit and they'll be talking to nobody. And nobody will care. We've got to start caring about our federation again and thinking about the members. Let's have 100% on this. It's a sensible motion. It's a good motion. Let's do it.
Okay, next speaker.
Martin Ward, trustee. I think today has confirmed that we need this motion. The fact that we've only got the amount we need for NEC and finance. It's because we keep making National Council smaller. It's gradually gone smaller over the years. We've made rules to make it smaller. And if we had more people in there, we'd have more challenge for these places. It's the same people all the time. We 100% need to make National Council bigger so we can get more people through onto these committees. Support this motion.
Okay, any more speakers? No more speakers. Conference ready to vote? Conference ready to vote? Hold on a second. Okay, Mike.
Yeah, I'm rising here on behalf of the NEC to support this motion, actually. I think some of it's been said. It's been quite evident that we have no elections for certain positions. I think that we've got to produce a facility to get more people on National Council. It helps bring people forward. It helps provide a bigger pool to bring people onto the NEC, the NFC, and for the progression to Deputy Vice President through to National President, because that's normally where the pool of people come from. I think it's very important that we get the numbers to help give a strong National Council. London referred to, well, they don't need any more national councillors. Well, they're lucky. They're one of the districts that are in a great position of having more national councillors. Would other districts not like more national councillors to help strengthen National Council and give opportunities to their district? So everybody's not in the same boat as what London are with the numbers. So please support this particular motion, help the progression, help the succession, and more importantly, provide a really strong National Council to drive policy forward, to challenge the NEC and the top table, and make sure the federations run properly and moving forward.
Okay, any more speakers? No. Conference ready to vote? Vote now. No, that's lost.